Hello guys, welcome back. I'm really sorry I haven't been updating you. Actually, since December, I've been living in Russia as a government scholar, international student, studying Russian preparatory course in preparation for a master's degree. Um, I should have uploaded many. I have many content already about Russia, but since I got to Russia, I don't have the time to edit it. But rest assured, after this, I will give you Russian content. I just bear with me for now. Yes, I left Russia, and it's so sad that it's so abrupt. And if there's no war, I could have finished my studies. Um, but the unthinkable just happened. You don't know what's the implications, the long-term implications of this war. Now they're having sanctions. It's so sad because I never thought that this is gonna happen in 2022. Before, we're used to seeing war movies, and now, can you believe this? It's happening in 2022. The thing is, this is real life, and you see those young soldiers, risking their lives. But we're supposed to be there just studying and doing some normal stuff their age should be doing. They should be studying, they're enjoying their youth, but they're fighting there, they're risking their lives. And we have, the thing is, I feel so sad for both countries. And we have a volunteer staff in university. He is half Ukrainian, half Russian. His mom is Ukrainian, his dad is Russian. And he's a very nice, kind, very helpful young man. He assists us with logistics of, processing the visa and all, no, health insurance. And he accompanied us to get our insurance. He's so nice. And, even way before this war happened, when the news just came out, just supposed to be, it was first a escalating conflict between Russia and Ukraine. And it was all over the news. And I asked him, and I said, "Hey Igor, what can you say about, it's all over the news, Ukraine versus Russia will, may attack Ukraine." And he said, no, it's not gonna happen because, Russia and Ukraine are friends, aside from being neighbors. And he said, okay. So during that time, I was quite relieved because, coming from a local, a native, so he has that kind of like a comforting thought. But then, war happened. This is reality. It's happening. And I chatted with him. I chatted with him in WhatsApp. And I said, how are you feeling? The war happened, and I know that you have a family in Ukraine. And he said, and I asked, are they in Kiev? No, he said no. They're in Donetsk. Yes. And he said, during that time, like I think day one of the war, and he said they are okay, but it's worrying. It is worrying times. And I can just imagine being, at his shoes. He's half Ukrainian, half Russian, and it's scary and it's terrorizing. Being your family, your land is at stake, and you have to fight for your freedom, for your survival. I feel so sad for both countries, even though I'm a foreigner, but I live in Russia. This is war. It's real. It's unpredictable. During high stress situations like this, COVID is the least of all your problems, because COVID, you can still live. I know some friends who got COVID twice and they survived, but war, I mean, you'll never know. The sanctions, Western sanctions, EU sanctions are all over. No, they got the financial implications. The ruble is already at all-time low, and I think Russia is coming to a recession. I saw in a blog, and um, it's gonna be financial crisis, and the communications, uh, Facebook is blocked, and Netflix, and all those things that before you enjoy Google Pay. I saw that in the news that Russians can no longer use Google Pay and all that, and they're sanctioning financial institutions, banks, and I just wish this will end sooner. I hope two nations will come to a compromise, because will uh, nothing good will result into this. The civilians, the citizens will be the ones suffering. I mean, I have friends here already, and Russians. Actually, they may be cold at first, but once you get to know them, you get to befriend them. Once you get to break that ice, that cold exterior, Russians. I realized that they're nice people. They go out of their way, to help you. They're kind, especially when it comes to directions. If you really need help, if you're already acclimated with them, and I feel so sad, and I ever since the war broke out, I haven't been sleeping well. I've had sleepless nights, and I started to worry about my safety. Even my friends and family, they ask me, "Oh, you're in Russia, so how are you there?" And I just say I'm okay. I don't want them to worry. But deep inside, yes, I'm starting to fear for the safety, and especially when the flights. Um, that's what the urgent reason, because they're canceling flights. I don't want to get stuck. I'm a foreigner. I don't speak the language fluently. What I'm just I just know just a super basic, like the phrases, but I cannot converse in Russian. And if I stay for longer, what's gonna happen? They're cut off from the rest of the world. So you just have to be realistic, and you have to save yourself. And I feel really sad, because maybe if there's no war, I would have stayed um, for a while. Maybe eventually leave, but not this abruptly. And um, I, I just feel so sad. I have no words. I'm trying not to watch the news, but I can't help it, because you're in the country, and so that's the most the sanest thing is to leave. And what can you do? There's war, and what's funny is, before international travel, we just have to worry about COVID, and now we have the war. So traveling during COVID and traveling during war times. Can you believe that? You have to experience this intense. It was an intense experience with Russia, but I have no regrets, and I just wish that the war will stop. I mean, the citizens are already suffering, and I hope, let's pray for world peace, guys. And it's we all deserve a peaceful life, and it's just so sad. I feel so sad. It's heartbreaking when I see the news, but um, I civilians and soldiers alike, citizens are being harmed. Actually, before our last night in Moscow, so we toured the city center. We saw some police patrol there. Like they're watching people closely because and we saw that they caught some individuals who may try to act suspiciously. That's why I told my friend we'd better not, vlog actively. Won't use any selfie stick. So stay tuned for it, guys. Last night in Moscow, in Russia. That's it. That's my personal experience in Russia. I learned so many things. I feel sad for this war, and let's pray for this war to stop, guys. Balsha Spasiba, Das Vidanya, Asiya. Till we meet again when you're already at peace. Thank you, guys.